WGT players, Clint here again. Thought I'd do another video about bunker shots. And I did a little bit of this on my last video of the mapping of the 64 wedge club. And I'll put a link to that in my description box. So you can, if you haven't seen that video, you can go back and watch it. Because I go into pretty full detail on mapping my 64 wedge on full shots, flops, and bunker shots. But there's one thing I didn't talk about on the bunker shots because I didn't do this one thing on the bunker shots back then, but I do them now. And that's basically, instead of just worried about the carry, I also worry about the apex or the height of the ball when you hit it. And the reason I found out I needed to do that is because when I got into bunkers where I had to pop over a hill or a high green or whatever, an elevation 7-8 feet up in the air, then what I used to do was not working quite well. So basically, I'm not going to go much in detail on this. Just it's the 64 wedge. I still hit it full back. I'm in 40-50 now, but like I said, if you want to get to a different percentage, just use your flop. All you got to do is just move it a little bit. And see, I'm in now 30-40 and it's barely moved. So just pop it around back and forth here until you get to the correct percentages you want to work on. And you're in 30-40, so you just do that. And I started from 30% all the way up to 100%. And basically what this is different, percentages of deepness in the sand. And this is, of course, the percentage that I hit my ball. So at 30% and 30-40, my ball went 4 yards. And it went 3 feet up in the air. So basically what that means is, go to my 64 wedge, full shot, full back. I just hit it full. And hitting the ding's not real important here. I mean, it's important, but not as real important. Okay, so basically 100% and 30-40 went carried 44. Not worried about the roll. You're only worried about the carry and how high up in the air it goes. I went 57 yards. So let me do something that don't go. I mean, you're not going to have a 57-foot shot to a green from a from a bunker, but you still want to go that high because you want to know the distance. But let me do something that's not quite as well. Let me show you. Say you get down to 30% or 40% and you seem to be landing here in the rough or whatever. That's okay because, like I said, you're only worried about the carry and the height. So I'm going to do a 30%. So 30% carries 4, goes up in the air 3. Okay, this is basically what I said here. Carries 4, up in the air 3. So that's okay to go bunker to bunker because you're only worried about the carry and the height of the ball. Now let me go and find a course with a nice, well, this one's got a pretty nice one, but I've already done that before. So for the fast video, I already know that shot. So let me go find a course that I can show you this on. Alrighty, got myself a little pickle here in the bunker here on first hole of Congressional. So first thing I do is, of course, look, see how high I need to get the ball. So I move this to the edge of the green, 3 foot. So I need to get at least 3 foot high. But common sense tells me that it's actually 15 yards to the hole. So I really don't have to worry about the height because the distance I'm going to need to get there is greater than what I have to worry about the height. So I just need to look at what the length is to get it to the edge of the green, which is 8 yards is at the edge of the green. Second thing I look at is the elevation between the edge of the green and the pin. Edge of the green is 3 feet up and the pin is pretty much the same. It's about 3 foot. So it's not much of a break here, but you can tell right back here it does slope down just past the hole. So it starts going down to the, so if you go past the hole, it's going to start rolling. So you're in a little bit of a predicament here. Okay. You know you're going to go past the hole, but common sense says I want it to stay short so it don't go roll down past the hole. But reality sticks in and you're going to go past the hole. So basically what I'm saying is just worry about hitting it hard enough to get it to the edge of the green, which is 8 yards. Now if you want to, move it over just a little bit, because you know it slopes down this way. You know, that's something to look at too. You know, looking at the break, it's really not easy to see the, you can sort of see on the angle here that it does slope to the right, or to the left, sorry. So if you want to go over here a little bit, give it 8 feet, and go ahead and do that. So basically you look, you want to go to your 64 wedge, look over here, pull backspin, go 8 inches, or I'm sorry, 8 feet, and 30-40 is, well, 40%. Okay, 8 feet is 40%. So let's see how this works. Okay, so it's going to roll. Actually, I could have probably left it to hold, but it's going to roll a little bit. All right, and that's how we do it on the, let me just, for curiosity, just leave it in the hole and see what happens. I bet you it would roll further if you just leave it right in the hole and don't move it up any. What was that? Well, 41, but a couple of cents ain't going to worry too much. Well, they're about 2 yards away. So pretty much yet, maybe leave it in the hole on this one, or even leave it up a little bit. You would still be about the same amount away from the hole, but you'll have a little bit more of an uphill putt here. So, but just trial and error. You have to try each one of them, see where the break is and all that. But of course, the most important part is getting it onto the green and getting it as close to the hole as possible. Now let's see what we can do on another one where there's a little bit more elevation. Okay, now I got myself in another pickle. They're congressional, all 4. Got a bunker there right next to the green. And not much of a view there, so I have to go. Luckily, we got a reverse view, so go to reverse view. Move that out of the way. And it's 9 yards to the hole. And looks like it's about 4 yards to the end of the front of the green. So I need to go at least 4 feet up. So 4 feet is, well, anything above, 32, 33%. Because 30 is 3 feet up and 35 6 feet up. Now I need to look at what type of elevation it is. There's 4 feet up there. We'll do it this way, just double click. And it's 5 feet, so it's 1 foot up. Okay, so it goes up 1 feet, and see right down here, the rolls is if it's flat, I'll take 5 off. If it's down, I'll take 10 off. If it's up, I'll take 3 off. Now if it's down, I take 10 off if I can do that. Notice the last hole, I wasn't able to do that because I was so close to the green, and the distance didn't allow me to take 10 off. But on here, I got a pretty good distance from the edge to the green, so I'm probably go ahead and take 3 off since it's up 1 foot. So and you go at least 4 yards out, and of course 4 yards is, well, anything above 30. So I want to look at, move that out of the way, 4 feet. So 4 feet is anything above 35. I need to go a total of 9 yards. So if I take 3 off, okay, which actually be 6. Now 6 is right here, 35%. Go 6 yards, or carry 6 yards, which is 2 yards longer than I need to go, so that'll be fine. It goes up 6 feet, so I need to go up at least 4, so that's fine. So looks like to me 35% is what it'll be. Green looks fairly flat, can't see crap from there, so I'll go back to, it's fairly flat, so I'll go ahead and just, well, leave it in the hole. There we go. So I'll hit 35% on my 64 wedge. Full back, 35. And there we go. Just a little 2-yard putt. Okay, that's how you work the elevation on that there. Like I said, found out that it's very important to know what the actual height is, the apex, how high the ball goes up, along with how long it carries. So basically, you first look at how high you need to get the ball. I'm going to go back to the mulligan here. How high you need to get the ball, which would be 4 feet. How far to the edge of the green, which is 4 yards. Figure out what will do that, which I figured, 30, 35. And then how long, well, first the elevation, 4 feet, goes to 5 feet. So it's 1 foot uphill, and need to go, 9 yards. So it took 3 off, be 6 yards, and it was 6 and 6, and that was pretty close, about 2 yards away. So, in conclusion, know your apex along with your carry. So you know how high you need to get the ball to get to the very edge of the green. All right. And you have any questions or comments, just leave them at the bottom in the comment section, and I will return your phone call. Thank you for watching, and